obviously you watched the semifinal video, so you already know it's finals time, baby. We're there. Foul FC. You already knew it was going to happen. There was no other way. Again, there was always going to be goals. We're going to score goals. We're probably going to let in a few, but that's okay. And that's the recipe for success for us. You know what I mean? It's a little Leeds United, honestly. Lots of action.
Good reference.
You know, we're gonna give up goals, but we're just gonna try to outscore you. And again, for the finals, just like the semifinal, I'm backed by Cameron Baker, who actually did play in these games, unlike me. And here we go. Foul FC versus our bitter rivals, Northend. We haven't beat them yet this year. Oh God. Well, don't love that start. Not gonna lie, but
Look, okay. To be fair, it was mostly Colin's fault
okay.
because Colin was over on the sideline talking to Danny like right before they kicked off, and then he kind of just like nonchalantly jogged over.
Yeah.
Marty 3 times said, "Big man, get ahead in the game. Big man, big man." He just kept calling Kyle Big Man.
Which is hilarious considering, as far as men go, he may be the smallest man on the field. But you know, in his mind, though, to be fair, Colin does believe himself to be the biggest man on the field.
Yeah. Intense start though. It woke us up. Woke us up.
Honestly,
Got
it's what we
us-
need.
It got us juvenized.
It's a
rejuvenized.
no. You made up a word there. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's like 2 in the
What
morning.
a touch. Oh, okay, okay.
Yep. So this was the start. I'm
Oh.
gonna tell you. This was the start. That was the first chirping that I started to hear, because I'm standing right next to the big guy. You know.
An actual big guy in Zach Myers.
Yeah. Well, it's actually
I'll
the second
name drop.
chirping because it was in the first game. I missed that.
Okay. Heading ability, maybe not your highest attribute. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, in the first game, Myers started chirping when Lance missed a goal. So that was again the first bit of the game where he started chirping again. He's trying to get Lance.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he likes to talk. And to be fair, look, he's a good player. I mean, contextually, I think he's kind of for me, like when we look at the top players, he's clearly was a good player. I think obviously relied quite heavily on his. That's a foul. Colin did well though. Relied heavily on his athleticism, his strength and speed, which he has that in abundance. But great touch by Chan. What a dummy though. But to me, kind of a simple player. Doesn't have a lot of like creative ideas in his head. But he's fairly effective, and so what am I gonna say? I've gotten roasted by him plenty of times. So not saying that as like a total insult. Just like when I look at some of the other top players, like even like he can chirp at Lance all he wants, but there's things that Lance does on the ball that you're not gonna see from Myers. So, and that's just what it
Very
is.
true.
They're different players, to be fair, but you know, to me, there's more Zach Myers in the world than there are Lance. Big up in my guys.
Plus, I mean, fuck me, Lance is just special. Man.
Got a wand of a left foot.
Honestly, this game was very enjoyable because I think we played pretty conservative, which means we played way more through the midfield. Like Marty and I actually got on the ball a lot.
What a great midfield, by the way.
Not not trying to like talk shit or anything, but like the back three got us the ball.
Is that shots fired at me? Is that where we're going with that?
You don't like passing to me, dude.
That's not true. I passed you the most. Even if I'm the
out of everybody on the team.
Out of everybody in the back line.
I think Colin passed me the most.
No, we counted.
Yeah.
You told me Colin.
That was in one game.
Well, Colin's
he did not pass to me, and you passed me one time.
I still did it more.
They were kind of targeting our left side here,
which is
I don't
odd.
know what
Which
that
is
was.
odd. Because Bridget's, they know.
I don't know what that was all
Bridget's
about.
not one to mess with.
Well, no, Bridget didn't even get going yet.
I mean, they saw that last game where she locked down, and she's been a lockdown. I mean, to be fair, she was locked down in the last game we played against them.
Yeah.
They're scared of her, and Colin didn't play, unscouted. So you gotta go away from what.
Yeah. No.
Oh, off the post.
Yeah.
Great shot. Fortunate Northend is to not be down a
Very,
goal.
very. We almost had the rebound as well.
Yeah. They did well to react to the rebound. I will say that. Give them a little credit there. Ooh.
I was standing in that passing lane for like 2 seconds, and then I kind of thought he was going to whip the ball in, so I left, and then he just rifled the ball into it, and I literally started turning around, running right away.
Yeah.
It's just like I see how you can see me holding my hands up here. I'm like, I'm sorry. I stood there. I wanted the pass, and then I left it because I thought he was going to whip the ball in far post, so I was just running into the box.
Yeah, we're just not on the same page. That's all it was.
No, just stuff like that you can give up goals on,
Yeah, that is
like
true.
just off the transition. So I was like, I thought it was just a little silly mistake by me. Pretty sure I get bopped here. Bop.
Oh.
Bop.
See you later. Oh. But he leaves the ball.
True.
Yeah. See ya. Do him. Nah, didn't fully do him. Oh, Marty said, I'm going to take that. Maybe not the best idea. You handle it, though. Well done. Okay. We are, look at them.
Oh,
You say we're playing conservative. Look at their little parking the bus. Just
yeah. No, we were very good on the ball in this game. That's what I was saying. Like we played well. Mostly because we got like me and Mart were on the ball a lot. So like there was a lot of safe possession. We were getting people in good areas. Like people coming out like this, like Bridge and Colin were coming out and playing 2v1 on the wide space. Like
not a bad ball by Bridget.
and Colin says, "I'm having it."
All right, he got excited. He saw the
But
other
see stuff
team.
like this, like we get to get on the ball again, and we were pretty good about knowing when to play safe and when to play risky. We were playing a little. I played a few over the top stuff like that, just like I don't know.
Not your best ball, but I appreciate
No,
the effort.
Honestly, I missed a few over the top. I missed one to Lance where like I knew he was making the run and I put it behind him.
Oh, Bridget on it though. See you later. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were all just gassing her. We were just gassing her.
Has a shot. She deserves a shot after that.
We were just jacking her up there. Weak ass pass from Bruno. Sounds about right.
To be fair, also a weak ass pass by Colin. is with his left foot though. All right. No, I definitely like just the little entry balls. Oh, that's a decent ball. Just
yeah, we were.
Just-
Mart knows it too. He's like, oh, I had that.
Just missed it. It's kind of. I think it's kind of been where we're at right now in this game. Is like it's just like centimeters off, right? Oh, that must be the ball you were talking about.
It was. I played it. I literally meant to play it straight down the middle, and then I just played it out to the corner a little bit.
Honestly,
it was better weighted than my first ball as well.
Yeah,
and I just put it behind him.
Oh dear God! Whoever's playing next to the camera, get the hell away. Honestly, it looked like you second guessed it a little bit. Not gonna lie, because like it looked like you went to take it, like hit it, and then you just took another touch.
Yeah, I was just kind of waiting for him to move, and I should have just played it first time.
Yeah. Though we are definitely, I mean, yeah, they're pinned back. Like they are not. They're not. They definitely. I would say that they definitely talked about what they were going to do in this game because they knew if they play 2 players up or 3 players up, like they're gonna like expose themselves on the counter, and you do not want to get caught on the counter by us.
Not by Mart, Lance, Chan. Like heck no, man.
Nah, it's not a recipe for success. Colin, okay, taking a throw. I'm shocked that Topping didn't get in here. Good throw though, Colin. It's a little easier to throw the ball into the box from on this field though.
Yeah.
Good ball. Yeah, we're just. I mean, it's like. Oh, not a great touch though. It's it's very it's very methodical. I would say the way that we're playing right now. Not. Yeah, no one's. It's kind of the early. It's like boxing, right? Like you kind of. It's we're in the feeling out stages of it. Nobody's really taking a. No one's really taking a big shot. Honestly, we're just like, all right, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go in? Are you gonna start swinging? No. All right, either are we. All right, I'm gonna see what you do. We're def. Oh, a rare poor touch by our leading goal scorer Tyler Channel.
Chan says there, he's like, Colin, put it on my foot next time.
All right, another foul by Zach Myers. Finishes, but no goal.
Yeah, he was looking for something. He was just looking for anything he
Yeah.
could get.
It feels like on like something like that, they're getting a little desperate because I think you do have these players who all year, and to be fair, for a lot of their careers, have just been able to kind of do what they want to do, and especially in these men's leagues, and like right now, they have clearly a game plan where they're not gonna really push the envelope at all, and I think you can see like with like Zach and stuff, just getting a little bit
Just
desperate.
he's looking for his goal.
He wants to push for it, and the rest of his team's like, no, 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 no. So, decent shot there. Ooh, little scoop to do.
Scoop-de-doop by
Well,
Rudy.
well done by Craig.
This was actually a bit dangerous. Is
Mhm.
I was playing like really really tight, so they kept switching like to the midfielder,
Ooh,
and so that was like a good chance because I would play tight to Mart, and then they would play out to like this far guy
yeah,
or
for
this
sure.
back. I think he's playing as a back,
Ooh,
and that back would jump forward.
good
It's
ball
pretty
there.
smart actually.
Oh, bodied. To be fair, well handled by you know, by Fridge Air there. Just slowing the tempo down. Not gonna get into a race with Zach Myers and Craig. Love that. Wish we could have done that all season. Okay, here we go. Okay.
So
We're getting shots though. We're getting
yeah,
shots.
if you notice, I was playing right. I was playing on the right side there. Ran across two defenders, dragged both of them out. Literally left Lance on his own behind. It was literally perfect play by Chan.
Yeah, it was.
He let me run across. I literally dragged Rudy right out, and then it was just Lance.
What a touch by Craig. Cinder block. Yeah, no, it was well worked. Got to finish obviously there. But it is good that we're getting shots. See you later. What will he do? Okay. Oh, way to keep it. Oh, Cameron. Oh, the post. How did that not go in?
I don't know. Pretty disappointed with that.
Cameron Baker, behave yourself.
Yeah,
Yo.
saw a small opening, thought I'd throw it. Happy.
Let's be real. Let's be real. You saw an opening to try to embarrass Zach Myers, and you
To
took
be
it.
fair, it did embarrass him.
It-
Sent him to the cleaners.
You did.
Sent his goalkeeper to the cleaners too. The post saved his life.
Yeah. You see Louis into this game now. He got the mask down.
Louis missed that whole sequence.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like messing with his chair or something.
Oh, that's depressing. He's in this game though. I can see it in his face. He's ready for it. Oh, Bridget.
I think he heard me rattle the post, and he's like, all right, I gotta focus
Yeah,
up.
you see that Bridget in on Craig's hip. Oh, see you later. All right, top.
Oh yeah, 100%. That was the whole game.
Yeah, Bridget in on Craig's hip and Craig in Bridget's pocket.
And
Okay.
she's being safe too. Like she
Oh,
was keeping
she's
the
playing-
ball for us.
Keeping the ball. Nah, decent header out. Yeah, you can definitely see just like
Bruno Fernandez.
he definitely like way more good poke by you. Well, like just awful touch by Topping. I feel like Marty got in his way a little bit though. Okay, Bruno Fernandez with the great pass. He's definitely confident on the ball though. You can see that more.
Ooh, little elastico. We're just trying to go after him. We're gonna rattle him.
Oh, you guys are trying. I love it.
Wait till you see the goals. Those things rattled him.
Unbelievable luck there. header going nowhere, bounces off Collins' back.
Yeah. But just, oop, see you later,
Ooh.
Myers. I fucking threw a no look and he jumped so hard. I know, dude. Isn't it great? Sent, sent Zach the wrong way with a no look. Chan plays him in full volley.
Lawrence, apologize to them for absolute. Oh my goodness! What a goal!
Oh, dude, it's unbelievable goal.
I mean, at this point, I'd venture to say it's probably the goal of the season.
Yeah.
And we
wait
got
till
some
you see this.
We got some contenders.
Oh, see, just wait till later, bro.
Oh
You think that one's good?
man, so depressing. I missed this, Craig. All right, the always annoying Craig, just kind of making things happen for him.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm
You
warm.
jazzed?
Yeah, I'm warm right now after that. What an unbelievable goal. You love to see that.
Oh yeah. Love to see a good Lance goal. Full volley. Come on. I mean,
Chan's in it too. You can hear him just direct in traffic right now. We're playing. Oh, he tries. Yeah, we keep it though. We keep it.
oh, we were locked in 1000%. We knew we were dominating the game. We knew we were dominating the ball. We were good on the ball. We were creating chances.
Oh, this is.
It was just
Well
about not
done.
giving up something silly, you know. Mart and I were playing pretty deep, so like we were stopping a lot of counterattacks and
Here we go. Oh, great ball by you. Okay, here we go. Honestly, good save by the goalkeeper.
yeah, and on another day, like even in this first half, like Lance could have had two more.
Yeah, I mean the one has got to go in. Honestly, and that one, you know,
It's a chance. It's a chance.
it's chance that he's made in this league before. So, but as I would say, you know, good save by the goalkeeper and handled well. Out for another corner.
A little audition, isn't it, for him,
Yeah, it is.
for Craig?
Yeah. Oh, I love Chan with a nonchalant corner to nobody, but you know, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, this is I haven't seen him play yet in against us, so I gotta I'll let him know honestly on whether or not he makes the squad for the summer. He's done pretty well in previous games, so he's got a good chance, no doubt about it. But it's not just about like how good of a player you are, you know. It's about chemistry. You got to make sure you fit. And I don't know, you know, the team that he's playing on, a lot of them wouldn't have great chemistry. So I don't know, like, if maybe he's not the right fit for us. So, but Craig, keep watching. I'll keep looking at you. All right, well, that's clear foul.
That's in our name.
That
Foul
that
C.
that is more like what we do.
That's a good bonus point there.
Yep, that's a good Bridget foul right there. I appreciate it.
Bridget foul. Bridget wouldn't grab somebody. She'd just kick her.
That's
Kick him.
that's true. Ooh, you and Marty have taken identical free kicks. You and
Oh,
the
mine was, hey, mine was a little lower.
That's true. Oh, Bridget trying to slide Tyler in. Not just a defender, trying to be a playmaker as well. Okay. To the corner to Chan. Isolate him. 1v1. Ah, yeah. They get that second defender back. They know. Oh. Ah. Don't worry. Oh, left foot. Kim loves a left-footed shot.
Yeah, I do.
It just hits different, doesn't it?
It's usually more
Oh,
accurate.
Bridget!
That's
Took it like a champ.
oh, 100%. She's honestly probably MVP. Her and Lance, unreal in this game.
Right now.
Look at her closing him down.
She might. I
Just-
mean, to be fair, Bridget might be the MVP of just like the playoffs. Oh,
Yeah, she had great games.
Lance keeps doing that though, especially after his goal. He's gonna have a shout. First game again. I said it like when we were talking, kind of off camera. Um, not the first game wasn't. I'm not even really talking about the miss, but like just wasn't. Oh, okay, Marty. Wasn't Lance's best game, in my opinion. I think he didn't impact the game as much as he normally does. This game, he's clearly, even though he's like
Look,
missed a chance or whatever, he's clearly had more. He's been more influential. Like got on the ball, been more influential in this game already, and that's that.
look. All I'm saying is we were up for this game. Like
Yeah.
look at that.
Look at Bridget go.
Just see you later. We were up for this
Oh, what a
game,
ball!
and we
Yeah, and we talked about it.
we
Look,
we were like from minute one we were on it. Like we were better on the ball.
yeah,
That guy stepped on me hard.
yeah.
But we were on the ball. We were better on the ball. We were being dangerous. And honestly, when it mattered, like we came up clutch when it needed to matter.
And that's fair. And like we did talk about it. Like, look,
This is
what a
it.
play!
Okay, so
Ooh,
this dude literally before he hits me says I got him, not the
wait,
ball. He said I got him.
was that not a
Dude puts
foul?
Dude, he said the Camille said that he had position on me,
Okay, but
right? So like it's not obstruction. Like
okay,
I'm going through him. But what you don't see is my hand is like when I hit him, it's actually like my hand, like because I'm trying to swim move him, like I'm
mm-hmm.
trying to get my hand over him, and so my hand runs into his chest and he smashes my hand in my chest. I have a dislocated finger right now. Don't know it.
No
I
look.
don't know it, but I do.
Okay.
And I don't notice it until I get off of the field because I'm
Oh,
in pain right now. My chest hurts, my hand hurts.
right. Okay, but what I want to
But
say,
yeah, this dude was like, I got him. And I was like, excuse me? Like,
what I
because
want
I
to,
slid the ball by him.
yeah, for sure. What I want to say though is like, even if Camaletti said, okay, he won the ball, he got position. Did nobody see you also get clipped and grabbed by Craig right before that happened?
I stepped in front of Craig, so I think I put myself out there to like
Sure, but he still caught.
take a little physicality there.
He still caught you. Which, so one like my point is like take your pick, Camaletti. One of them's got to be a foul.
Well, the problem I have is in the second half he calls an awful foul.
Okay.
Like what he did to me, I did to the midfielder Jake. Did you say his name was
Joey.
Joey? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I don't call people by their right names on
I
here
do it to
anyways.
him, and I literally step in front of him after he takes a bad touch, and Craig was pressing me, so I just fucking cleared the ball.
Chan was not happy with you.
No, he's no, that's absolutely opposite of what he said to me.
Oh, it looked like he wasn't happy by his.
No,
by his
he said it. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay, because he has a.
Oh, I knew it was okay. I was not taking a chance there.
You see, they're going long because they know that trying to play into the midfield against us is a bad idea after what happened to them against me. And then obviously Bridget's been turning it up and winning everything off them, picking the goalies' passes off left and right. Oh, Bridget is. I love that she is shadowing Craig. And
You hear Chan go, yeah!
and absolutely just bodying him as well.
Watch Chan after this play. Watch Chan after this play. Watch Chan.
I'm watching.
Oh, does he not do it here?
Yo, you have no clue of when things happen, do you?
No.
Because
It's around this.
We waited the whole semifinal basically for you for something, and
I honestly never saw it.
I was gonna say, and I don't know that we ever. You made it up in your head.
Yeah.
Clearly. Oh, see ya, Craig.
Oof.
That hurts. You tried. Yo, well done by the goalkeeper. No shin guards either.
It's this play, I think. No, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah,
what
you
it is.
need to stop trying to guess because
honestly, but it was in the first half. It was in this half, so I don't know when it
just gotta
goes.
stop guessing.
It's really funny. Chan's pretty funny.
Oh, almost fell. Well done. Okay. Oh, kill him. Oh, decent shot. Marty just can't score yet, which is hilarious considering like how good he is at scoring. Oh, just use the ref as a pick. One. Great play by Craig. Oh, even better play by you, though. But Craig is tenacious, to say the least. Wins the ball
Yeah,
back. Oh, can't do that. Now with Marty in the way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got to be a goal, right? Okay. I'm
yeah.
not going to hate on I can't hate on Lance there. Like, what a great save by the goalkeeper is keeping them in this game. Really. Yeah, probably not. Probably not Chan's best effort to win a penalty there. Ooh.
Yep. This is it.
Mm.
Just a bad transition moment there. Tops up the field. I'm 1-on-1. I know exactly where he's going,
Yeah, because that
and
exact goal has happened before.
I know exactly where he's going, and the only thing I can think about is, like, I'm not as fast as him, and I can stop it if I go to ground. In hindsight, I should have gone to ground and just given up a free kick, indirect free kick there. Literally halftime right
Oh,
here.
literally right before
Yep,
halftime.
literally a
That's a
gut
killer.
punch.
That's a killer.
So I'm shaking my head here, like, and Top's talking to me. I'm just like shaking my head, like, just devastated, because it's like we dominated that half. We should have been up 4-0,
Really should have been. I mean, we had. I mean,
and I give up that.
was that the
We should have kept the ball better.
was that
Like
their?
we just
Did they have another chance? Like a full chance?
no, like the couple got called back. There was like a couple
They
chances that
scored.
got
They
called
scored.
back.
They scored one that got called
They
offside.
had a cross that Craig missed by, like,
Yeah, maybe half.
pretty
Again,
close.
maybe you say it's a half chance, but definitely not a.
It was a good chance for them. I mean, Craig's pretty good at putting the ball in.
Yeah. But I
I'm not only upset, but I also have a dislocated finger,
Yeah.
so I have to go deal with that.
So is that 2-1 then?
Nope, 1-1.
1-1. Oh yeah,
Yep.
I felt like we scored another goal. Based
Yeah,
on
just
how
how
many.
dominant we were.
Yeah.
We literally came off the field like we're in complete control of that.
Yeah. I love how we're not the only ones like up for this game. Camilletti getting his stretches
100%.
in. He was ready. Big time game, and he wasn't gonna fail. I appreciate that. We're gonna keep it. Yo, he is sweating his ass off.
Yeah, because look at him, dude. His belly's popping out.
Hey. I can't listen. It's a little pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I refrain. I take away.
What's up with Lance being 99? Has he ever explained that?
No, he just really wanted 99. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. But when he wanted a number, I didn't question it because he can have whatever number he wanted. He gets what he wants.
Yeah, Bruno's impact in this final has been pretty
Has he
minimal,
played?
don't you think?
Has he played?
Yeah, he's played.
Oh, okay. Just checking because I mean he's anonymous at this point.
Yeah.
Invisible. This is the ringer that they brought in.
He's coaching right now though, you see him? He's coaching. Like Bruno would.
Yeah,
using his hands, kind of complaining a little bit.
Bruno would have actually, except for Bruno would actually have won. Look, at bare minimum, you make fun of him for it, but he would have slotted a penalty away by now. So
he would have flopped, got the pen.
yeah,
and
100%, 100%. Where's he at? Where's my man's at? He ain't falling in the box. He ain't even near the box because they've been.
So this is a funny thing. So
does he kick it right at him? Oh dang!
No, Danny's.
Oh, we almost
Yeah,
scored.
that was close. Danny's. I was in the bathroom, pretty sure at this stage. But Danny starts his half.
Yep.
And he was talking to me at halftime before I went to the bathroom to put my finger back in, and he's like, I wanted to play.
Yeah, he didn't play at all in the first half.
He did not play all the first half. Neither him or Al did. So we played. All of us played the entire first half.
Played very well.
And he's like, I wanted to come in, but when I was gonna come in, you Maradona'd in the box and put it off the post. And then 2 seconds later, off of the goal kick or whatever,
Bridget
like
won
off
it
of the next play,
had a shot,
Bridget pocketed Craig again. So I thought, we're playing pretty good. Which I was like, yeah, true.
That's respect. I respect that.
No, and to be fair, I thought Dan played good. Dan played good in the first game too.
No, I thought so too. He's actually in midfield, which I like to see. He tends to venture a little bit. Oh,
yeah.
stuck to his foot. Oh, here we go. Good run by him. Great find. Ah, here we go. Ooh. It was the right play. Just got to get it into his feet.
Yeah.
Don't worry, though. It doesn't matter. Just,
Bruno right to Bridget.
Bridge is just there, you know? Oh, she's even
And then
direct.
she's coming.
Oh, yo, Bridge is coming into her own right now. She's feeling herself.
Bridget's like, come here, Dan. Get your ass over here.
Yo, to be fair, the flick by Danny was spectacular, though. Got to give him his credit. I mean, Bridget told him exactly what to do on that play, obviously, but because she's just running the show right now. The last time he scored, I screamed. This time,
he said, "Was that good? Can I do that?"
This time,
isn't that an unbelievable?
I'm
goal?
Speechless.
That
God damn, Lance. Oh my God, yeah, Zach Myers, eat your fucking words, man. Yeah,
I know,
yeah. Look
dude.
at him get on the ball immediately. He's like, I gotta do something. I gotta do
He's
something. The guy that
pissed.
just talk shit to is just absolutely doing me.
Dude, I wish you could rewind and see his face when he scores the 2 goals.
Oh,
because
he was
in frame.
devastated.
He's in frame, both of them. His hands are over his head. He's devastated because he knows he was talking shit to Lance the whole game.
Yo, he did that too, and Lance made sure to comment about it because that was that comment that he made about was that good?
Am I allowed to do that?
You know who that was directed at. And that level of pettiness is why.
Oh, for
Lance
sure
is,
from me. I if anything, I defended Lance more than Lance defended himself.
Yeah, but the level
I was
pettiness,
so mad about him talking shit because I love Lance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about that pettiness. You already know, and like that's what makes that is such a vital part of who we are. Okay, let that one go. Definitely a handball. I mean, not sure he could do much, but would have understood if he gave the handball. Oh, what a shot.
More of a reaction on that one than Lance's goal from the gaffer.
I was speechless. That's how good it was. It was honestly.
Yeah, I don't think the thing is I think when you watch it,
it was so good.
You're not expecting that he's gonna score.
Oh, I almost thought that was gonna go in. I was like, okay.
Like you're thinking Lance he's like pretty far away. He's like on the corner of the 18. There's no way he can score from here.
Honestly,
right?
You want to know what it was? It was so beautiful. It was just like art. And with art, you don't get rowdy. You ain't wildin'. You just sit there and you appreciate it. And that's what needed to happen there, because that shit was art.
The thing is like the VO gives you such an angle that you're like, oh yeah, he just kind of arrowed that in.
No.
But when you're like when you're where I am, which is like on the ground underneath the VO.
Oh, Danny.
Like the angle at which he scored from was absurd.
He was where the lines meet. He was at the corner of the 18. If not, like,
he was farther out.
Farther than that. Like yo, he put the whip on that ball. Louis, great effort. Appreciate that.
Louis was definitely a standing gaffer. He was
it's solid. I mean,
he was yelling calm, and he was
it's a solid. He
wasn't changing the tactics. I think he knew we were dominating. He just wanted to see more of the same.
Yeah, I mean, solid replay. I would say a decent replacement for me.
Yeah, just a GLIAC champion.
Yeah. Ben, guess what? Only the top center backs in the league score from center back. I'm not the only one, unfortunately, because Topping had to steal my thunder, but I'm one of them. Oh, Chan's barking orders. Oh.
Yeah, you hear Chan there?
I didn't actually.
He's like, get out, and he's telling Danny to get out of the way, because that's like Marty's bread and butter spot. He just like opens up on his foot and just like passes the ball into the far net, or far side.
We're putting the press on him right now. Not perfect. Danny takes him out. Craig wants a foul. Oh, does he get another one? Ooh, yeah. Lance is feeling it though. Lance is feeling it.
Yeah, see how many chances we've had? So many chances.
Oh, we
so many.
we're absolutely battering them. Like I know that the score's like close, but this game's not close. Just rifled off Colin. Yeah, I mean we played. I have to say, again hurts a little because I wasn't actually there, but we've played unbelievable in this game so far. And considering
Yep.
who we're playing and like how the games have gone previously, it's really good to see. Um, it's like you said, just like a little bit more of a. Oh, to be fair, what a strike by Craig. Just like just a much more like leveled approach to this game, where we went a little less leads on them. I'll be honest, because it was finals. We did what Bielsa wouldn't do. We changed up the tactics a little bit.
Yeah, a little pragmatic. Look,
We went a little Jose with it, right?
Dan was walking out of the at halftime of this game, and he was saying, he was or no, sorry, in between the two games, and he's like, he's so upset about how he played. I mean, he's not like he's just like I didn't play great, da 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 da. I'm just like, bro, like it's about winning. Like I could
Yeah.
play awful, like
If we
the
win, we win.
worst game. But I was like, dude, if we win the final, that's all I care about.
That's all that matters. A
So
dub's a dub.
it's like, dude, all you gotta do, like, you can give up a goal. All you gotta do is be helpful enough to win the game.
Yeah, and I think he's played all right.
No, I just think from a team perspective,
Yeah,
we've all done that.
that's what I'm saying. We've all contributed, except for Bridget. Bridget has absolutely
Dominated,
dominated.
complete dominated.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Al unfortunately does not get on in the final, but
But
she sustained an injury in the first game.
you know what though? To me, Al's an MVP because Al.
Positivity.
No, because Al FaceTimed me so I could see the ending of the final. So for me, she's the MVP. And actually, I have to revoke Bridget's MVP because I had it all set up. All she had to do was hand somebody a phone, anybody. I saw fans. I saw people that were there for us. She could have handed Colin's mom was there. Could have got.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
You know what? She could have.
She was probably the only one there.
And she could have done it, and she would have. So Bridget, I can no longer award you the MVP just for your just honestly the disappointing effort that you put in to allowing me to watch the games. So right now Lance is in the lead.
Lance's goals are unbelievable.
Yeah. Still a great game out of you though.
Honestly, I just gotta give it to the team. Like, I
No,
know
it's great team
cliche, but
performance.
like the team actually played well.
Oh, look at Bridget asking for the ball. She even wants to get on the ball now. She's really feeling herself. Maybe okay. Don't worry though. Oh, someone's telling you to get in the box.
I was telling Danny to get in the box.
On his right, guys. Come on now. Give me a break. Gotta finish those. And you cut him a little slack just based on like what he's done. But he'll know. He'll know he should have put that away.
Oh, he knew.
Oh. He loves a chop. Can't finish on your left like our boy, the one that you talk shit to. You know his name, Lawrence Patterson. He can do it. Why can't you? I don't think Zach will ever. Not that we want him, because we don't. But even if we did, don't think that Zach Myers would ever play for us, especially if he heard this. Whoopsies! Craig, go ahead, show him to him. I don't care. He'll be so mad when we play against him. He's going to have a vendetta against me. I'm going to love it. I'll be in his head from minute one. He's like, are you the one that called me simple? Yeah. yeah, I am.
As he runs by you.
Yeah. He's like, well, I'm going to simply run past you. All right, that's fine. You still didn't do anything creative. You simple ass motherfucker. I'm going to tell him, yeah, I do think you're simple with your thick ass forehead. I really do. I think you're simple in more than one way. I don't know that. He's probably a pretty bright individual, but it is what it is. I fully embraced the Zach hate. That's really what it comes down to. What a ball. Was that not a handball?
Watch this, dude. Watch what happens.
I'm so confused right now. Just absolutely clothesline the ball. And they score off it.
Yeah, dude, it was criminal. He sticks his fucking arm out.
That's shocking.
And he knows it too. He knows it. Because if he didn't do it, he would have pleaded his innocence. That's the kind of guy he is. He would have thrown his hands up. Come on, guys, come on. No, he knows he did it.
Yo, piece of shit, honestly.
That you see him clapping. He's
Oh, look at him.
see him right
He's
now. He
distraught.
knows he got away with it. He knows he got away with
All
it.
right. Unfortunately, that's the end of the video because the VO died. So literally the last action we see is that criminal ass handball that wasn't given, and then directly after that,
Goal.
they score, and I believe that made it what 2-2.
Yep. All the chances that we had, all the control we had. I mean, Lance could have had 6, and we're tied 2-2.
Tied 2-2.
Louis was shaking his head like that is the most one-sided tie game I've ever seen.
Yeah, and honestly, he's right. So since you were there, walk us through this a little bit. What happens next? Obviously, we're dominating. They score. Absolute. Um, I mean, just a shit way to get scored on. I mean, there's no good way to get scored on, but for that to happen, I mean, our head's gone at this point. What goes on?
There was like a little bitching at the ref for that, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think everybody was just like, all right, we gotta win the next play, and we almost immediately lost the next play. I mean, within a few minutes, I came on there.
You did.
There's not I want to say like within 5 minutes, I give up a foul on top of the box, which I think was really soft. Joey,
Yeah.
Jack, whatever his name is.
Whatever the fuck you want to call him. I don't care.
Quick kid playing
Yeah.
center mid. He's like cutting it on Marty on top of the box, like probably 5 yards outside the box.
Very nice. He looks like a Jehovah's Witness.
No, he's a good guy. He's one of the guys on that team that I don't mind.
I do like him. I would not
guy.
answer the door if he came knocking trying to preach the Lord, but he's
He hold you at the door too long.
Yeah, he's at no, he's keeping him at
the so like he takes a pretty big touch and I step in front of him to shield the ball. And he obviously like runs into my back, but like the ball's like in front of me. Okay. Camilletti calls a foul on me. He says I'm obstructing the player. I'm like, this guy's just took a shit touch, and I just keep bitching at Camilletti like, it's the same call that you didn't give me in the first half. Like I ran into the fridge, and you said it wasn't obstruction, and now this guy runs into me, and you say it's obstruction. Like where's So what ends up happening is we set a wall on this ball is on like the left side of the goal.
Okay.
We set a wall near post.
Yep.
Gabe kind of stands behind the wall, and Craig buries it far side.
Okay. Let me just say this. Lloris gets one error a game. That's his one error.
Yeah. So we're actually within 5 minutes of that goal. I'm pretty sure within 5 minutes we go down 3-2.
That would make it if they scored the free kick would make it 3-2.
The free kick made it 3-2.
Correct. So okay.
And still this is still against a run of play. Like we're still on the ball. We're still moving it well. Like we're still creating half chances. Probably nothing as good as like what Lance put wide of the post on that.
Yeah.
But we're still like this team is like they're not coming out of their shell. Like they're sitting back the same way, and we're
trying to hold on for the win.
Yeah. So there's not a ton of time left, but it gets down to that kind of 10, 15 minutes left.
So let me tell you, because I think this is about where I came in. Allie, MVP of the day, gets me on FaceTime. I believe the first play that I see, the ball gets lumped forward. Craig goes chasing it. and then actually I think like he hurts his ankle or something like that in the corner. I think they
Yep.
get a corner kick or whatever out of it, but Craig's off the field. Um, and then they don't do anything with it. And then shortly after, I don't know what possessed him. Honestly, I'm gonna say that me being on FaceTime, my spirit jumped into Topping's body, and he decided to let it rip from just inside half and left foot. I think obviously the goalie's vision was clearly like obstructed, but he hit an absolute laser beam, uh, low in the corner, right side of the corner, and that would have tied it, right?
Yeah, it was not just inside half. It was probably a good 15 yards in.
Yeah.
Like
It looked like it was just
yeah,
half.
but I mean, just explaining what happened basically on that goal is like we were so good on the ball and they were so pinned back,
Yep.
and Marty and I were kind of chasing goals. Like I was literally sitting in the 18-yard box most of that half just
Yeah.
trying to get.
Everyone was up basically.
Yeah, Chan was up, Lance was up, like we're all taking up spots like in between their back lines, and it just pulled their midfielders back.
Right.
And so Topping kind of gets this ball, like just a recycled ball, just passed backwards to him, and he's looking forward and he's like,
Yeah.
there's nobody in front of me. And so he just kind of gets out of his feet, and Topping, obviously has really clean strikes sometimes. And
Yes.
yeah, he just clears this ball, like, and not even in the corner. It's like 2-3 feet away from the corner.
Oh, was it okay?
But the goalkeeper is a bit like
Topping. I tried to
unsighted.
gas it up more. I tried. I
No,
tried.
no, it honestly just gassed the power. Like he just, it's on the floor
Great
too,
call.
and it just slid right in. It was gorgeous, and we needed it. It came at exactly the right time, um, because there's probably only 5 minutes left in the game at
Yep.
that point,
This is
and
true.
so he ties it. And it was kind of funny because I remember like being in it, and Marty's really pushing the pace, and it kind of like really, I could see him pushing, so it kind of made me push, like really trying to play forward every pass and trying to create something. And I remember Marty like kind of getting on everybody, getting on me, getting on Ty, getting on Lawrence for like missing little stuff,
Right.
like
Right.
miss a little run, miss a little, didn't see one of his passes or whatever. You could see him like really getting kind of to the edge because he knows time is winding down. And so that goal was like a relief of like, okay, we got 5 minutes. We're running back. And I'm just like clapping. I'm like, we got time. We got time. We got time.
And we did have time. Because
Oh, absolutely.
played a little bit. I almost want to say there was one more chance prior to it, but uh, really, who cares? Because all that matters is, and it's such a shame that it's not on video because um, it's no surprise. Everyone watching,
No.
um, everyone that's ever watched any of these videos, if I made you guess who scores an absolute banger
Mm.
for our game winner in the finals, uh, take your pick.
The
And guess
big,
what?
it's the big man.
It's the big man. It's the leading goal scorer. Tyler Channel absolutely rinses somebody and then bins it top right corner, and just uh, and seals the deal. Uh, Scored the first goal of our. I think I want to say scored the first goal of our season. And guess what? He scored the last one too. And what a goal! I mean, and yeah, I was like you said, I was stressing out not being able to watch the games. I was trying so hard. I was trying to get updates. No one would even give me updates prior. Like I had to get updates from Gil about how the first game went because nobody was letting me know. I'm freaking out. And then finally, I'm on FaceTime and I'm pacing all over my house, and that happens, and I go absolutely just insane. I'm jumping around screaming. It's late at night. My neighbors are probably concerned. I don't give a fuck. Because we just went into the lead for the finals. Because there's probably only about a minute and a half left after that.
Um, probably 2 or 3.
I'm gonna tell you, it probably felt longer, but I don't think there was that much time.
Yeah, I think there was a couple minutes left.
Maybe
Because
2 minutes.
there was a couple plays that happened after.
Yep, and
Um,
they to be fair, I think they came. Did they
they
come
they
close?
they had like a kind of some chances that we blocked, I think.
Yep. We blocked quite a. I would say blocked 2 or 3 shots at the end. Did Gabe make a little save or just like get on top of a ball? I feel like
Yeah, I don't know. We should have the video, you know.
we that would be
Um,
great. Tyler, really, honestly, can't give you the MVP either. Honestly, anybody who fucks up the video this week, you don't get the MVP. This is how it goes. Bridget, you out. Tyler, you're partially out.
the goal was special though because he's
Uh,
like on top of the box and I'm
yep.
sitting in the box waiting for like a rebound or
Yeah.
anything. Just
No rebound in needed.
no, and he just a little body fake shifts the ball and just honestly the guy made a good effort for the save too. Like he was close to the
No, he
save.
tried.
The
He
the
get
power was there and
just absolutely blasted it.
oh and then we just yeah there's probably a couple minutes left and saw the game out. But oh yeah, celebration on Chan's goal. I
Buzzing.
that was probably the hardest I've celebrated in a while. Like
Yeah.
just screaming and that was huge goal,
That
huge
feels
goal.
good. I
And
mean,
honestly, like that was what was great about the goals is like, dude, we were clutch on that day. Like the goals were clutch. Like we needed like Lance's 2 goals were huge. Topping and Chan's goal were just like we were down, you know. And I think people were starting to think like I think there was like a little bit of like we lost this, you know. We lost it on a stupid free kick,
right.
basically. Um, but that's what happens when you have game winners in your team, man.
Yo,
Like
I'm just saying, um, we're Manchester United. Whether you like it or not, we're Manchester United. We
for
we we have the most points from losing positions. We go down a lot, but we're coming back.
yeah.
We're coming
I,
back.
I'd argue that we're a little bit more Chelsea. You know, stars were aligned. We weren't losing that final. We weren't losing it.
No, okay, but to say that would mean that we were the less talented team, and I don't. I'm not conceding that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like you don't know what it feels like. The big man scored in stoppage time. Like
Yeah, I get that. Okay, well, hey, you think I don't know about stoppage time winners? Come on, now. Uh, I don't know if you know this, but we have a manager right now that is our manager who's doing great. Don't hate. But he's our manager because he scored a goal in the 93rd minute of a Champions League final. So uh, I know about big man scoring a goal. I mean, he's kind of a
well, I
little man,
mean,
but
yeah, he's not very big.
but
Made
clutch man, clutch man. But yeah, no, I mean, what a feeling. We are the champions, rightful champions. It feels good. Soon,
yeah, no
soon I'll have
offensive.
a right behind
Craig
me. I'll have a big ass trophy when because I'm gonna get that from Bridget. She knows she's not keeping that. That's going right in the gaffer's office for everyone to see, and every one of these videos. Very proud to bring that home, and then now we just got to keep adding to that trophy cabinet in the summer.
we got to bring the captain back though.
Uh, yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah.
El Capitano.
I mean, can't we can just make him the gaffer? I'll handle that role. Make me the captain again. I like that.
Wait,
Um,
no, he's the gaffer and the captain. You're like
I'm
the
the fucking ball boy.
No, I was gonna say like CEO or something, you
Oh yeah, I've said this. I'm not the coach. I'm the GM. I am 100%. I'm the director of football. I get all the
I
pieces in order.
delegate.
I get all the pieces in order. I get the players signed up. I do that. I give him the players. I give you guys, whoever wants to be the coach, I give you guys the players to do with what you need. And so far, I would say that I've put the right players out there.
Yeah, you're 1 for 1, right?
Hey, I'm 1 for 1. When I'm in charge of getting the team together, I'm 1 for 1 on championships. So
hmm
here we go.
I'm
And we're
like
gonna
over. I'm like 0 for 27.
You're
So
you're struggling. You're struggling. Did we I feel like we won a winter one time.
I don't think we did. I think we lost to Vassel's team. Um, that was, we had a good team back then as well.
Did
Um,
did.
but I will take credit for basically everything because
Whoa! 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 Go ahead. Tell me. Let me hear this.
oh
Oh,
look, I just put a lot of teams together,
you
like
did, and I appreciate the groundwork that you put in. But I
ground.
just want
That's
to.
what I'm saying. My groundwork.
It's appreciated. However, what I want to say is we've talked a lot about the big man. I don't know if you remember, but who got the big man on the team? Even when I wasn't in charge of getting the team together,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You reached out.
I did, and he's like, "Yeah, I'd love to play." So I got Tyler and I got Lance.
To be
I don't.
fair, we had TK back then. It was a bit of a clash, you know.
He's mad at me. He's real mad at me for that. And you know what, Tyler? I apologize. I apologize for absolutely nothing. Because without you, we won a championship, baby, with Tyler Channel leading the way in goals. So, you know what? You come back, guess what? I'm going to bench you again. It's going to happen. It is what it is. I love you. I love you. You might move in with me, and you probably beat me up because you're a lot stronger and you can fight a lot better than me. But guess what? I'm still putting you on the bench. But you are going to be the greatest impact sub that league's ever seen. All right?
That's true, actually.
Oh yeah, who tired legs and you got Tyler Cush running at you? Nah, pass. I
Does
don't
he
want
come
that.
back for the summer? No, next
He'll
year.
be back at some point. I don't know. I don't know when exactly, but he'll be back to play at least some games. So another summer signing incoming. No, just add him to the squad, baby. Here we go. I think before we get carried away, uh, I think that obviously to wrap it up, very successful season, super fun season as well. And I'm excited for the summer. And keep an eye out for a lot more videos. Probably gonna do a couple to wrap up the season. The end of season awards. Who we're gonna give them out to. You can probably take your guess on some of them. Um, but yeah, Cam, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah. Until next time, Kyle Grew, Cameron Baker, tactical foul, baby. We'll see you next time.